in this direction, it'll pick you up. But if the mic's like this and you're talking, they're designed not to pick up on the outside of the cone kind of thing. But they're really good and they're not finicky as long as your mouth is kind of pointing at the mic.
This should be good. I'm facing that way though, so it's still good. Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, there we go.
Oh.
Nice.
There.
There we
Cool.
go. That was nice.
Let us know if you need like a volume test, Kyle.
Actually sounds like pretty good volume, eh? So we had one podcast where the two girls had it in the middle, but it was pointed this way, and so it never picked any of them up.
Aww.
So as soon as you get it like pointing like straight at you, then you're usually good. We're live right now. Cool.
Ah, okay.
All right. So what we've been doing is hello Instagram.
Hey Instagram.
Or
hey
YouTube.
Let's go.
So what we've been doing is like we've done a couple before, several actually before. Are we getting back audio with the mic? Like, is it echoing? No. Okay.
Sweet.
And it was like super like awkward because it was like we couldn't get the conversation going very good. It was like interviewee where it'd be like I'd ask a question and then they would be like super like interviewee kind of thing. So Kyle and I were talking about it. We're like, how can we make it like more vibey where we're just like fucking
conversation.
talking,
I
right?
mean, yeah, that's I think.
And so we got this bowl full of ChatGPT questions where we're just like, ChatGPT, make us go viral. We want to be famous. And we want to talk about like dating and relationships and nightlife and pop culture, stuff like that. And so ChatGPT came up with these questions. So what we're going to do is we just pass the bowl around and then draw two questions because some of them are like a little like maybe too racy for some people. And we're not going to do those until maybe episode 10.
I don't care.
Or we can do them right now. But if you don't want to ask them, then don't ask them. So
we can.
But before we do, we should introduce ourselves.
Yes.
So, of course, I'm Jeff. I started the Velvet Network, and now we're doing this podcast every Thursday or Friday for like the week. And we're trying to be like the nightlife people in Calgary to start off with, where we talk about pretty much like dating, male, female dynamics, all the juicy stuff with relationships and nightlife and all that stuff. And then we have Erie over to my right. She made an awesome reel for one of our photo shoots. I still remember, like I met you and everything, and I thought you had a really cool personality and all that at the photo shoot.
You.
But the reel was like, I was like, fuck, this girl knows how to make reels good. And then today you came over early and you're like, oh, I'm a social shoot with Adventurous, what's the name?
Adventurous Soul.
Adventurous Soul Weddings.
Yeah.
And then you came to two of our dinners. I think the first one was Pompeyes.
Yes.
And the second one was High Steakhouse, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Both delicious.
Nice.
Awesome. And she's going to be a personal chef for our next one, or one of our next ones, where we do a Christmas dinner. And she has a cooking degree, and she's going to help us out and do like a really like intimate kind of 10, 12 person dinner. Is that going to be too many? 10 or 12?
No, I can handle that.
Okay. Somewhere in that neighborhood for like more of a repetitive dinner, but the first one will probably be like a Christmas dinner. Green and red themed, right? All right.
Whatever you want.
Let's get started. Roll Erie.
Okay, let's go. First question. Is it a red flag if someone has too many Instagram followers?
Okay, Josie, that's on you.
A red flag.
And
See,
how-
for personal people, I think not. But for a business, if they're like brand new and somehow they have like 20K, I'm like, did you buy those guys? So
What about in a dating context though? Like if a dude, let's say you meet some dude at the bar or something, he has like, what would be a lot? Like 20K, that would be a lot.
for me, it's not a red flag because it's not abnormal these days for someone to be like on social media or TikTok famous. I definitely would stalk the crap out of them.
What would you do to check it out?
Probably the comments section because like obviously if it's a bunch of girls hot and thirsty in the comments compared to just like people saying I love your work or trying to collaborate. Like that's way different energy.
So
between
if the
those
girls
two.
are saying that like hard eyes or whatever it is,
They're
then you're like, wait a
thirsty.
minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, for me, is it a red flag? It depends. Like, I am very social media person, and I would prefer my man to not have too much following, like him following a lot of
Because you're
girls.
jealous or why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's all girls,
I love
it
how
doesn't-
honest she is.
it doesn't make
I want to be a
sense.
loser. So I
It
can
doesn't make
keep my
sense if you
man.
have so many followers, and then the ratio to your followers and following is different. You know? Like,
Mhm.
if you're following too many girls, that means like you're just desperate. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want a guy who is desperate. Like, I like a guy who's low key. It's for me personally because I'm a very social media person, and I just need my man to like respect me, like in a way where I'm working for social media, and like you following a lot of girls doesn't really look good on me.
How do you know if they're following a lot of girls though? Just click on their
You
followers.
can go through all that.
But that would take forever to like go through
yeah.
all of them.
Oh yeah, but
Do
like
some serious research.
girls have really good intuition. Like
Yeah.
if you see all these like model like girls, like OnlyFans girls.
I'm gonna have to delete a bunch of my followers.
Jeff was like, I need to be safe. But yeah, no, I think it's red flag, but it depends. If is the guy in a creative space and is he respectful? Is he like, you know, like only following for professional purpose? Then that's fine. But like if you're thirsty and have too much following,
So the moral of the story is, if a guy has is following a bunch of models, to make sure that he immediately gets into the creative space.
what do you mean? Like, oh, I mean, like if he's, for example, photographers always
yeah.
have like models.
So if you
right?
follow a bunch of models, then get a camera so you could be a photographer.
That's funny. But,
No,
okay.
I think my take on it is different. Like if a girl has too many followers, I just don't talk to her because it's like
Really?
I like if they're 5 or 10K, I'm okay with that. But if it's like 50K to 100K, it's just like they have too much going on for me, and it's like maybe it's okay for some people, but like for me, I'm kind of like, oh, this girl probably has like too much, you know, like she's like too in demand kind of thing.
Yeah.
And if she has like 100,000 people following her, it's like, I don't want to just be like a blip on some girl's radar kind of. I want to be like the main show kind
Yeah.
of thing. So if she has 100K, then it's kind of like, I'm probably not being main show there. So I usually go for 5 to
Yeah.
10K.
She has
Okay.
options.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
but if she follows me, like I'll talk to her or whatever. But
Yeah.
in the back of my head, I'm always kind of like, this is probably,
Overthinking.
yeah, like the amount of effort you should have to put in to get 100,000 followers is probably like, you know, she needs more attention than from just one dude, probably. So I don't know if that's right. But that's my thought.
It also depends if that's her work or anything, right? Like,
Yeah, I guess if it was her work, maybe I would think maybe differently if it's like her main work. But then if she had 100,000K, she better be DMing me like right away and shit like that, or else I'll be like, all right, this is like,
You don't
you know, yeah. If it's like
Move
5 or
on.
10, I'd be like whatever. But if there was any like, you know, like week-long period or something, I'd be like, all right, this girl's like too much for me. But all right, Josie.
I guess it really differs
Oh.
gender wise.
Yeah, gender, I would say, yeah. But it surprises me because I find girls like dudes with a lot of Instagram followers.
No,
Or at least they date dudes with a lot of Instagram followers.
doesn't make any sense because
You don't think
sometimes you can buy followers. It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't. It also depends. Like I can tell when a guy has fake followers.
Yeah.
I can tell because
How can you tell?
so
And does it
engage-
matter really?
It does because it looks foolish. It looks clownish. Let's say you got like 100K followers, but then your comments are 1 or 2 people. Like that doesn't make any sense.
But nobody comments anymore, it seems
No,
like.
but if you have good content, that means you have good followers that
Mm-hmm.
supports you, and then it's quiet on comments. It doesn't make
Yeah.
any sense. So, I mean, if you have 50 and you have like 100K, like that should maybe it makes sense. But
Mm-hmm.
maybe the problem there is your content because they're not commenting.
Yeah,
But,
maybe your
yeah.
content sucks.
Yeah, that's it for me. Yeah, exactly.
Or if you have like 5,000 followers, but you only have like 2 posts, to me, I'm kind of like, that doesn't make sense. 2 posts, 5,000 followers.
That means she has done something
Yeah.
beforehand. Like she was public and posting, and she has all this thirsty man.
Yeah. And also, but the younger crowd, they don't put reels. Like they don't do posts. So the younger crowd seems to just do stories. Have you noticed
Her
that?
posts.
I don't know. I feel like Instagram has changed so much since when you first got it. You would be so much more personable on
Yeah.
it. And in some levels it is now because, like, if you post your new partner, like, that's a hot take
Hard
now.
launch.
Hard launch. But
What?
Hard
I didn't know
lunch.
about this.
There's
What's
soft
going on
lunch
here?
and hard
What's
lunch.
soft
So
lunch
a
and
soft
hard
lunch
lunch?
would be
Sometimes
like-
Fill me in
being
here.
sneaky about it, like
no names, no
Yeah.
tagging, no
covering the
face.
face, no face, no
Like
case.
holding hands. Or,
Oh,
like-
I've seen a few of those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
there's
hard
always
lunch
like
is
girls
like-
like putting like a male hand in. I'm like,
Yeah,
whose hand is
yeah,
that?
exactly. There's mystery to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, hard lunch is when like you post them on the gram, like on the FYP.
Yeah.
That's it.
When
It's
do you do
official.
that? Like, when is the hard lunch supposed to take place? Do you think?
Would you say it's like initials in the bio or something? Or
What's
No, a
this?
post is a hard lunch. Like, give me the hard lunch. We're like, yeah, this is my man. You know, like
Hard lunch.
this is. But don't put your ad though, because all the girls are gonna go check you out, like the guy out. 'Cause-
Yeah.
But like, just be low key about it.
Yeah, but
Low-key hard
when soft lunch, when's hard lunch? Is soft lunch like date 3 and hard lunch like date 8?
I
Or
think-
like, give me some timelines
Okay,
here.
soft lunch for me has to be a month at least.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Okay.
okay, we're seeing each other frequently.
Mm-hmm.
We're building something.
And
hard
then,
lunch.
and then, what do you do for the soft lunch? That's just a male hand in your
Yeah,
photo.
going on dates, the hands,
Yeah.
the selfie mirror, with no face.
Mm-hmm.
some girls I know though do the soft launch as like a jealousy thing. Like they'll have a roster and they just post one out of how many
Mm-hmm. I've
just to
seen
get
that.
it
I've
going.
definitely seen that.
Just like, oh, she's out with another guy.
I didn't
Excuse
know that.
me?
That's a thing?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you just gave me an idea. I'm kidding.
You have to make yourself look high value.
And is there a conversation in the soft lunch, hard lunch? Like, do you ask the dude, like, hey, can I put your hand in this? Or is that a no?
Yes,
That's
there
a yeah?
is. Guys would be like, why are you only posting my hand? Like, why is there no face? Why are we not like posting the
I feel like you're
face?
dating some needy dudes over here.
No, it's not even. No, it's
But think of
actually a
it this way:
conversation.
it could also seem sus if
Yeah.
like you don't want to
You're
be
playing.
posted.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're playing.
Yeah.
They think of it that way. I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Because
some
if someone
guys.
put my hands in the reel, I feel like a lot of people would know that whose hands
This
those are
is
because I got the
Jeff's.
rings on.
It's jabs. No, but yeah.
Maybe just a pinky for me would be a soft post.
No, but I guess people would know your hand. It's not
Yeah.
really a soft lunch. Oh,
True.
that's Jeff's hand.
So when's the hard lunch come then?
For me, maximum, I would want a hard lunch when I'm like engaged. That's it.
Oh, that's a long ways
That's a
away.
lot. No,
So
but it
you just
depends
post a
on him.
hand, and then 2 years later, finally they're like, "Oh, I see whose hand that is."
Yeah,
Finally,
exactly.
Yeah.
This is the man that has been showing up on the soft lunches.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
And you can't steal them away if you're engaged.
Exactly.
How about you, Josie? When's the hard lunch for you?
I've never done that before. I've been single for a while, but I would say like you got to be at least boyfriend girlfriend. It's like I'm not. You got to be introduced to the parents.
Mm-hmm.
We've had to like like you said, building something. I
Yeah.
wouldn't just post you after 2 dates, 3 dates.
Yeah,
Like no,
Exactly. It's hard
because it's vulnerable.
yeah.
It's like I have high school people and people from junior high and work seeing my posts. I'm not like gonna be asked about some rando.
Yeah.
And
If
Susie-
I'm where the
posting-
guy went. Like I thought you were dating. It's like, yeah, but yeah. It's like that. So
So
See,
how long is that? A few months then, or
I guess
like
a
year
few
or
months.
two?
I'm kind of like her though. I'm a kind of person that's so private. I would love to just post like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm actually engaged.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like when I did that bridal shoot for you,
Surprise! Yeah.
I put a little sneak peek on my Snapchat, and the
yeah.
amount of people were like, "You're getting
You know
married."
Oh my
what's crazy
gosh.
though? You know it could go wrong. You know why? You could be dating this guy for the longest time and never hard lunch him, and then the next thing you know, when you hard lunch him, it's like, oh, I know this guy is like. there's
You get a
something
"Hey
going on."
girly" message.
Yeah. That would be so messed up. No, I can't do that.
Yeah. Well, maybe you need to do a hard lunch sooner then. So when the hey
yeah.
girly
Maybe
comes, then
6
you're
months, 6 months into a relationship.
yeah. I would
When
say 6
people are
months would be good.
snoopy,
Oh yeah, they can.
Yeah, because if you do a hard lunch, there's going to be like an army of like at least 500 to 1,000 people researching that mother.
Yeah, they're like,
you
who the
know?
heck is
Yeah, who is
she
this
see?
dude?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know he has a sister with red hair that
Actually,
lives in Ireland?
Can I tell you a story? It's like when a woman hard lunch their boyfriends, they have to gatekeep them because I don't know anywhere in the world, but in Calgary, some girls are like, I'm gonna steal that girl's man.
No way.
No, I
That's
can't.
only in the movies.
Yeah,
no,
this is real
you
story.
think so?
This is real story.
Hmm. What do you
I know
think,
someone
Josie?
with
You
it.
agree?
I believe it. Like, I have an older story. I won't say names. I've dug at like my ex's profile before. And my first boyfriend I ever had actually got engaged to my old best friend, and they now are like married with kids. And 16-year-old me was like, what the hell, when they first dated. But looking back, I'm like, oh, like at least you guys made the best of it. Like, I'm happy for you because clearly I didn't want to stay there. But I totally believe that because some people,
Some people just
selfishly
want
were.
to get your man. Like,
Well, that's the thing. People will selfishly go for what they want. And if they have to do the worst of the worst,
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually girls out there. It's weird.
You
Come
say
on.
very vindictive. You're just like, some people want to get your man.
But
You
yeah.
must be protective of your dude.
Oh, I am. I'm very territorial. Like my
That's,
man
I
is
think,
my
in the
man.
Filipino genes, though.
I guess it is.
Yeah,
I'll
because you
protect
guys,
my man.
the Filipinos have a reputation of like you got to give your Facebook password and all
Oh no, that's privacy.
that. Is that right?
I mean, I've done that with my ex.
There it comes. He's like, yeah,
Never again.
I've done it though.
No, never again. Because it's like they're so weird about it.
Yeah.
Sure, I get a lot of DMs, but it's like I don't care.
Mhm.
I'm dating you. Like, why should you be worried about And if I do the same thing, it's like, oh, I can't give you my password.
Mhm.
So it's like, okay, why do you want mine then? Like, why don't you trust me? I can't trust you
Mm.
now.
Hmm.
But it's like that.
All right, let's go again. Did you
Oh,
get
yeah.
the last
I
one?
did
Or you
pull a
already got it?
question.
All right, then we did the
I
hard
think this
lunch,
is
soft
very-
lunch.
Yeah.
very on par because this says, should you ever go back to an ex?
Oh, that's a good one.
Not me.
No?
No.
I'm the opposite. I always seem to like circle back at least once, sometimes twice. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
So
I always do.
do you have like criteria though? It's like if they cheated, no, you don't. But if you just broke it off because you were in different places at different times, you do allow it?
I find like if it was a long-term thing, I have a tough time like moving on from like the long-term kind of thing.
Okay.
And I feel like the heart kind of only like takes pictures of like good memories. And so like when 6 months goes by, you just remember all the good stuff and the not the bad stuff kind of thing. So that's my circle anyway. But also I have really strict screening at the first part of relationships. Like at the first part, if there's any warning signs, it's usually like I'm out. Cause it's like if some girl like shows like disrespect, like obvious disrespect, or like she's not like soft, which I like kind of thing, or something like that, then it's like immediately I move on. But when I do get in a relationship, they always usually last like 6 months to 2 years minimum. And then after I break up, like 6 months later, I'm like, oh, I miss that girl. I want to go back, you know? Then I always, that's my history, like
My
always
history.
2 or 3 times before.
May I ask, like, how many times can you recollect you've gone back to an ex?
At least a half a dozen, I would say. But I'm an old dude, right? So yeah.
Your face when he said that.
I mean, a dozen is crazy.
No, half a dozen.
Oh, okay, half a
6.
dozen.
Yeah.
Okay,
Half a
okay.
dozen.
Yeah.
I thought you said the dozen.
No,
I'd be
half a
like,
dozen.
Crazy.
Yeah, 6.
But with me, I'm not innocent. Like I went back to my first like long-term boyfriend.
Okay.
We were like kind of on and off, and then it went from 1 year to 5 years, and then I just ended it in 5 years because I was like, no, I can't take the treatment
That's a long
anymore.
time.
Yeah, it was a sad thing because I
Seems like
thought,
every girl has to have at least one really mean boyfriend, though.
yeah, for you to learn, yes, you need to, yeah.
Because you're like somewhat attracted, I feel like, to the dominance a little bit of like the meanness. Do you think I'm right?
Not even that. It's just like you got so much comfortable with them that like, oh, like you think future with them.
Yeah.
But then something happened. It's just like, oh, I thought we were gonna be together, but you know what? Like let me forgive you once, and then if you do some shit again, sorry, then like I can't do it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, with my ex, we tried to fix it because I'm a firm believer that if you've been together for that long, like there's good and there's also bad, but like that's relationship, right?
Yeah.
So if you can fix it, try to fix it, and if there's no change, then move on. But
Mhm.
if I knew that it didn't work out, I'm not gonna go back to it because it's just gonna be a repetitive toxic cycle.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've learned I don't date a man twice now. Like if it didn't work out in the first place, bye, I'm move on.
Mm-hmm. How
That's-
about you, Josie? What's your story?
See, I've only had 2 exes,
Mhm.
and yeah, one was 2 years and one was 5.
That's a long
So-
time. Those are decent relationships.
So I wouldn't say, if I actually considered that, I think there'd have to be such a level of growth.
Yeah.
There'd have to be time
you
in
or
between.
In the partner?
Yeah.
In the
you're right.
partner, I think
Yeah.
there would need to be time in between, because obviously if it was fresh and you were just missing them, you're not actually giving yourself that cycle to grieve and move
Yeah.
on and be your own
Mhm.
person.
Yeah.
I feel like that was the biggest thing I learned from the 5-year one, is
Yeah.
like I need to be my own individual self.
Mm-hmm.
But if, say, that person, I approached them like 2 or 3 years later and came across them in like an event or the grocery store even, and they had the balls to actually come up and say hi, I
Yeah.
can't say I wouldn't like cave into the fact of being like, how are you?
Mhm.
How are you doing? Like, I feel like it's so easy to say nowadays, like, no to past choices that you've made. But I think people do change. People grow.
Yeah. Okay.
I think obviously the no-go would be like, oh, we both cheated, or you cheated, I cheated. That's like
Yeah.
a straight,
Mhm.
we're not
No,
doing that
yeah.
again.
Exactly. Yeah. I get it. I would. Yeah.
How
Sure,
big of a
maybe.
deal is cheating to you girls?
100%.
Like, are you out if somebody cheats on you or not? Let's
I'm
say,
out.
let's say it's the perfect dude. Like, I'm talking 6'2", makes $1 million a year. He's like really nice,
Fuck the money.
and it
All
was
the stress is not
and
worth
it was
it.
like a Victoria's Secret model, one-time deal kind of thing. Then what? Absolutely not. He's done.
There's always gonna be a better man out there.
I don't know. I feel like there's a little room for negotiation there. You took a while to answer that.
I guess. I mean,
yeah.
okay, we
She
can
says,
settle with assets. Okay, for every, no, that's just too much.
Yeah, it's too late.
I
You
heard
already
a
said
lot
okay.
about this thing where men, when they cheat, they give some type of assets to their women.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's profitable in the woman's
It's
perspective.
profitable. We're
but
talking about relationships. She's analyzing
but
it like a
there
business.
is
It's
transactional
profitable.
relationship.
There are
It
profitable
exists.
relationships.
It exists. You should know this. No, like rich people do this.
No, I do that sometimes too. Yeah, I think that's the
There
best
we
way to do it.
Okay, there we go. But yeah, I mean, if he's not giving me peace,
Unless
It's very
he gives you money.
I just make the money. It's okay. It's okay.
I don't believe you. I always like to talk about that kind of stuff. Like, what'd you do in the past rather than like the current, right? But all right, Josie, how about you? If a dude cheats, what's the story? Are you gonna give him another shot? Same deal, like 6'2", whatever your dream guy is, like handsome.
I might have a more
Charming.
controversial opinion because I'll out myself a little on the internet.
Oh, she's cheated before. I feel
have
like.
cheated before, and I've been cheated on.
Okay.
So I feel like being both like the starter and then getting the receiving end has given me a lot of character development, I guess.
Okay.
The person I cheated on with was way older than me. So I feel like there was a level of like
You cheated with the older guy, or
I cheated with the older guy
Okay.
only the one time, but like I feel like there was a dynamic where, for reference, I was 18, he was 32.
okay?
So I feel like there was a level of like influence that I naively didn't understand at that age.
He like knew more game than the 18-year-olds kind of thing.
I think just that appeal of like, oh, like maybe because he's older, he's got more shit going on for him, or he does emotionally have his shit together. Sorry
Yeah.
if I'm swearing too much.
No, we're all good with swears.
But after now being also on the end where I chose to do that, I think it's just a very big level of insecurity. Because obviously if I was seeking that from someone who wasn't giving it enough to
Yeah.
me, Clearly I was seeking like a level of self-love I didn't know how to give to myself, thinking like someone else is gonna fill that hole.
Did you decide to cheat, or did it just kind of happen type deal? Like, was it like you're talking to this dude and you're like, oh, I kind of like him. Maybe if something happens, I'll like, was there thought behind it, or was it one of those things where you're at the
Just
club and
I
just
feel
one
like it
thing led to
was-
another?
I feel like honestly it was more of a resentment thing.
Oh, is it
Oh, like
vindictive
a
thing?
revenge.
I guess the tiny context I'll give, because it is quite personal, but the partner I was with at the time bought another girl's OnlyFans. He did know her. It wasn't like a model that is out of touch. It was someone from his high school. We went on a bit of a break, so I feel like the older man that was into me overheard that and took advantage of the fact to be like, your boyfriend's a piece of
okay.
shit.
So
I
it's
could
a
treat
bit
you
of a
so much
gray
better.
area kind of thing. Yeah.
So I feel like it was a bit out of spite because I at the time was like, is this going anywhere? Do you
Yeah.
actually see me that way? Like, why do I not bring to the table? I made you go and do
Did you guys stay
that.
together after that, or did you break up?
So we stayed together for 4 years.
Oh, wow.
That's the 5-year guy.
Yeah.
It's a long time.
How do you guys resolve it? Like, oh,
Um,
I did that because you kind of cheated on me through this OnlyFans girl that you know from high school. So, like, how did that go? Like,
so funny enough, we actually moved in together because of COVID.
Yeah, there's like, oh, that solves it. You cheated on me. Let's just move in then.
I went through a lot of therapy myself because once he moved in, I had that guilt of like, okay, he doesn't know what I did on our break. Does 2 wrongs make a right? Probably not.
yeah.
So I went to personal therapy, and I feel like out of that relationships, we had good times, but I definitely feel like he held on to that resentment.
Oh,
yeah,
because
for sure.
There's
he
no
then
way.
did a way more extreme version of cheating after the 4.5 years. So like at the
Oh.
5-year mark, he cheated again, and it was way worse. So
Yeah, that would be
It's-
tough because, like, as a dude, I feel like when a girl cheats on a dude, you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like it's almost like more of a, like,
Revenge.
well,
Huh.
would it be revenge? I think it's like more of a, like, I think it's a little different. I don't think it's more severe or less severe, but I think it's a little different because it's easier for girls to cheat than it is for guys, kind of thing. You
may I
think so?
ask how you
It's not
think
really
it's
easy for girls to cheat.
You don't
no,
think so?
because women are very emotional. It will show. I mean, I guess guys could be clueless too. So
Yeah.
it really just depends on the dynamic. If he knows her so well, he's gonna know she
Yeah,
cheated.
I'll bet you that's true.
Yeah.
I could see that.
I can tell you too from experience, guilt's a real thing.
Oh,
like
yeah.
it wreaked havoc on my body. I was puking.
How
I
long
lost,
was it until you told him that you
Oh,
cheated?
interesting.
like a month because
Oh.
I feel like it was a bit of putting my foot down and being like, if
Mm-hmm.
you're not moving in or we're not going to make future goals after a year, like what are we doing? Are
it,
you wasting
yeah.
my time?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I obviously had like the sense of regret and guilt after doing it and had that realization of I'm going to lose someone that I was building with all because I was insecure and selfish. So some accountability there. I'm like, this does not make me
therapy.
great on camera to be like maybe
Hey,
this
this
real.
is
But
growth.
Well, I
This
give
is
you like a
growth.
half pass at least, or even a 3/4 pass, because if you're on a break, I feel like that's a little different too.
that's sometimes what people had like said to me before. But regardless, I think it's also a new age of cheating so easy to do now.
It's so
Yeah.
easy.
We have phones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like it is so much easier to say the grass is greener on the other side than watering it where it is.
Yeah.
Like
So let me ask you this then: would you rather have a guy physically cheat on you once, like a one night stand at a club or something like that, or would you rather have a guy emotionally cheat on you over like a period of like 6 months?
They're both equally wrong.
Well, they can't be equal. You got to pick one or the other. Like if you had to pick one, which one would you do? Like
I-
which one would you rather have happen? Do you think?
that is so tough. That's so tough because I feel like that's kind of what I had. The first one was more emotional. It was like, oh, you're buying other girls'
Yeah.
pictures. Like, do I not do it for you, like physically? But then the emotional havoc of him doing it once physically with someone years later, like that ruined my mental health. So I would almost want to say emotionally, because there's that level of insecurity. So I feel like you could at least get counseling and some sort of, hey, what are we not growing here together and being vulnerable about, for you to go and do that.
So-
Where if it's like a physical thing and he just wanted to selfishly get off, I feel like that would sting. I don't want to say more. They both equally hurt.
They are really.
But I don't think it's as excusable to say, oh, like, well, you weren't there and physically I wanted to get it done and dealt with,
yeah.
as opposed to emotionally, like someone having a quality or trait they're attracted to that maybe you don't admit or you don't work on yourself.
Yeah. I mean, for me, like when these options, two of them, like one emotionally, both of them are really timed perfectly. Because like, okay, a guy will go to the club to sleep with someone. They're still thinking about it. They literally went there to do it. So it's like, okay, they've already thought about doing this long enough for them to do it. Whereas emotionally investing, like flirting with someone, building something with someone, that's also equally like worse, I would say, personally.
But I forget where I heard. I think it was like some kind of a psychiatrist or a therapist or something, and she like does divorces or something, and she says when a girl cheats on a guy, the guy's question is always, his first question is always, did you sleep with him? And when a guy cheats on a girl, the girl's first question is always, do you love her?
Oh,
So that's how come I was asking that,
yeah.
because it's kind of like
Men and women
Yeah.
are different. Women, very emotional.
men are more like protective, like I don't want
Yeah.
you sleeping, like
Yeah,
have other guys having
exactly.
access to your body, and then girls are
Yeah.
kind of like I don't want other like girls having access to like your like emotions and stuff, kind of thing. So
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
all right,
Fair.
let's go for another one. That one got deep.
Deep as in the ocean. Oh, should your partner know your body count?
Oh,
That's a really hot topic.
We kind of talked about that one a little bit last week. What do you think?
Last,
Yeah.
I guess we can save it for last.
No, do it. Let's do
I
it.
Fair
go into
enough.
it.
Yeah.
Should your partner know your body count? I personally think it doesn't matter. It depends on
Mm-hmm.
are you dating someone who you want to be peer or like experience? Like it really depends, right? But men, I can't quote this, but don't men like want a girl who never slept with a lot of people?
Well, not me. Like I don't mind if a girl sleeps with a lot of people myself. Like I actually prefer like a girl that's more like adventurous. So, but I know I'm different than most dudes I talk to. So like I think I'm different.
Yeah.
But also I just don't remember. Like I have no clue. I don't even have a clue
I don't
what
think
mine
why
is.
that matters though. I don't think it matters for me. Like
Yeah.
to
For me, I
it-
don't
it
care at all.
depends. Like
yeah.
I could be dating a guy who's like slept with a lot of people. All I want to do is if we're dating, like you should be healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Cuz I want a guy who's like knows his stuff. Like I can't be with someone who's not
What do you mean healthy?
Good.
Like sexually healthy?
sexually
or,
healthy. Yeah, no like
STDs.
STIs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called STI now.
Yeah, I know. Really showed my age.
Yeah, STI. No STI. It's like you're healthy, like you weren't just sleeping around for sleeping around sake. You were actually building something with someone, but it didn't work, type of thing. But yeah, like I prefer my man to know his stuff. So
When you
I
say
don't
know his stuff, like know that
Like-
he's clean or know his stuff in the bedroom?
both.
Both.
Experience.
Yeah, experience both. I want a man who knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Because that's more pleasurable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's my preference.
Yeah.
Fair.
How about you?
I'm also team, like, it doesn't matter as long as you're safe. Like, as long as you're not doing it raw with 5 people a week and being unsafe
Exactly.
and spreading shit around.
Yeah.
But then my brain is like, do people actually write down after doing it?
I don't
like,
think
Yeah.
so.
like some people, no, some people do.
They
Like,
do actually.
I love my best friend, but she has a list from every guy
really?
she's ever slept with. And I'm
Oh.
sitting there like, you know the exact number?
Oh
I
my.
don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
I
that'd
mean,
be.
she is smart because then if something happened to her, she can track it down.
See, and that's why I'm not knocking it, because kudos for her to
Well,
actually remembering. But I'm like, people actually make lists? Like, I didn't think it was a thing till I met her.
Yeah. Like I have zero clue. I couldn't even come within like 20 or 30, I'll bet. But
Yeah, but men always care about the
Yeah,
body
I do
count,
agree.
but
Like
women,
most dudes seem
Why
to
do you
care.
why do you feel your opinion's different other than like it is the opposite? Do you feel also it's an experience thing or like do you just not have that
Yeah, because like
monogamous
I've
like
like been in love with girls that are like not really like overly sexual kind of thing, or and it's like starfishy kind of thing. And I just find there's a
he
relationship
doesn't like
between
vanilla. Yeah.
so
It
for me it's
depends,
like
yeah.
when, and I like long-term relationships, so it's like when I'm in a relationship with a girl for like a year or two, it's like the sex is like always like similar, but once you get like 5 or 10 years deep, it's kind of like, okay, like I need a little freaky girl, little like
Yeah,
at least a little
yeah,
evidence that like 5 years from now you're gonna be a freak kind of
yeah,
thing, right? So
yeah.
not like
Honestly, yeah.
overly freaky,
You
just
gotta
a
spice
little
things up,
freaky. Yeah, like you gotta have a little
but
spice
with
kind of thing.
boundaries. With
Yeah.
boundaries.
so would you say here's a good question then. Do you think like polyamory should be from the beginning or when it's in deep?
I
Cuz
Has
you
some
think
people
beginning? I think the
beginning has to
opposite.
be both of you consent to having poly
Mhm.
relationship. I think.
Because I've heard that when you switch that up because yeah you're bored or it's been a while 5-10 years, that's when issues start. And it's
Interesting.
like should you be spicing it up in the bedroom out of all places where you're intimate and secure?
Well, I think there's two types of polyamory. I've experimented a little bit with both. And I think that if you have like a really, really good relationship with somebody, 5 or 10 years, then at that point, polyamory adds to the relationship, because when your partner that you're like deeply in love with and deeply turned on by is with somebody else, it's like this freaky level of like turn on kind of thing that only that person could give you. So it actually could go deeper. That's why I say like it's probably, I think polyamory, if you're ever going to experiment with it, because it's not an easy thing to do, like it's super emotionally
It
taxing.
is.
But if you go like have a nice deep relationship and then you like go poly and it's like super like honest and open with the person and everything, then I think it makes the relationship deeper. But in the beginning, like in the first year or 2 years, then poly, I don't think it could really work, because there's too much jealousy, because it's not a turn on. Instead of the thing that makes it a turn on after 10 years is it's jealousy that you can trust kind of thing.
Okay.
And at the beginning, if there's like maybe after a year or two, I feel like it's like jealousy, but you can't really trust the jealousy kind of thing, because it's like a real kind of, like you're not really sure. But seems like you're thinking about a specific
Because
example.
I know a couple
Mhm.
that is poly. She's actually my good friend, and their relationship is beautiful. They
Yeah.
have 2 kids, and she's allowed to have girlfriend.
Oh, that kind of poly is okay with
Yeah.
everybody, I should say.
But
We should make
I
that a
think-
law.
Yeah. No, I
Girls
think
can always
some
date
people-
girls. Yeah.
Also, some people go into poly in the very beginning because they have had this plan, I think, to like combine all finances and build an empire. But that's
Yeah.
okay too. Like if I think the only thing that could go wrong is when you and your partner never really talked about this in the very beginning. And
Yeah.
out of nowhere, you want another person into a relationship. That's a big news you have to put up with.
Well, I don't know if people know at the beginning though, because like if you haven't
That's
had a
true.
relationship that's like I don't know if you're gonna know, like I don't know what I'd be like, or I don't know if you know what you're gonna be like after 10 years with somebody,
Okay.
unless you've been in that relationship with
Yeah.
that specific person for 10 years, right?
Okay.
Because poly starts when you have like unbreakable trust. It doesn't start when there's like trust that's like wavering trust, right?
Okay.
So it's like if you get 10 years deep with someone and you trust them like a motherfucker, like they're a ride or die type of person, then when that person says like you would want to like do poly, you're that's a turn on, because that's like a ride or die type person, right? You know that like if your emotions get the best of you, that dude's gonna be like, fuck that bitch. We don't need that bitch. Like if you have that kind of dude, then you're comfortable, right? Because that then it's a turn on. But if you don't have a lot of trust and it's like you're not sure about the person, you're kind of like, oh, that dude's like, I'm only 60% sure that he's not just trying to, then it's not really, I don't think that's really a turn on. Then it's more like emotional trauma, right? So,
My worry would be like, are you just here to get a reap of benefits?
mhm.
Like, obviously, everyone should be on the same level of getting benefits out of like the bedroom aspect, but I do feel like emotionally that would. it could get messy. You don't know the intentions of, say, the third person coming into a 10-year relationship. Like, you might think you have unwavering trust, but people,
Yeah,
I've said
people-
earlier, people will do selfish things to get what they want.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, I mean, as long as you're both cool with it, hey, if it works, works.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, sex is great, I think.
And also, poly's not that easy either.
No.
Like when I tried to do it, like it was like you think you're gonna be like having sex with like all these couples that are lining up that are super hot, and that's not what poly is. It's like a bunch of like really old fat people. It's like not really like a glamorous thing. It's like
Thing.
some people call like a single girl like a unicorn, and there's a reason because I'm not sure any really like exists that like want to go sleep with a couple. It's like very rare. So.
I've heard about this right now. I don't know if you know. I mean, you probably guys know swingers.
Mm-hmm.
I've
Swingers?
never knew about swingers until
Really?
I went out with a guy in the past. He
Mhm.
was like, "Oh yeah, like in the corporate world, there's a lot of swingers," and I'm like, "Okay, what is that?" It's like,
You've never heard about swingers
no,
before?
never.
Interesting. Do you know
Wow.
about like the upside down pineapple symbol for it?
Not even. Tell me about it.
That's like apparently a symbol that like people play with
Oh.
or significantly put around their house or stuff like that, just to like give the indirect hint.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If you go on a cruise ship,
Dang.
then you really see a lot of upside down pineapples on people's doors.
Oh, that's what it
Yeah,
is.
that's what it is. Yeah.
I might have walked into some.
Yeah, you'll be like,
I don't
surprise.
even know. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now when you see that, you'll like knock on the door. Hello.
I'll go out. Bye.
Go.
Interesting. Never
Yeah.
knew about it.
Yeah.
But okay.
All right, let's do
Do
another
another
one.
one.
See you again, Josie.
Okay. Oh. What's more attractive, mystery or transparency?
In what context?
Relationship context?
Like
I think
the hard launch and everything, or
the hard lunch.
Hard launched. Yep.
yeah.
Yep. Hard launched.
You like
been
your
with
man
them.
mysterious or transparent?
I think girls like mystery and guys like transparency. That would be my take on that.
Oh.
Like
Okay.
a girl always needs to be figuring you out. If you like let a girl figure you out too quick, she's like gonna get bored. I find that's the case.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
That's always
I
been
don't
my
like that.
experience. I gotta go slow.
I don't
Reveal
like
a
that.
little bit, reveal a
I
little
need
more.
communication, like clear
Yeah.
communication.
I think girls say they want that, but if you give them that, they're like, I'm fucking bored. This
It
guy's too
depends.
easy to figure
I
out.
guess
Right?
depends. But me personally, I like a man who's direct. Like, tell me you like me. You know, like tell me that this is going so well. I don't wanna read your mind because I can't read your mind.
I know how girls say that. I just never believe them.
What do you mean?
Like if a guy does that, I feel like the girl is like 3 weeks in, she's just like, this is boring. I don't know, right? Like
No, I
I
think
I
that's a
usually don't tell
guy's-
girls what I do for work or anything. Like you gotta like be around for a bit, and then slowly you'll start to figure out. You know?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, the question says what's more attractive. So I do think mystery is more attractive
Mhm.
because, like you said, transparency is like stability. But I would say, like, there's even friends I've had where, like, I learned something new about them a year after a friendship with them, and I'm going, oh, I didn't know that about you. And like this is kind of intriguing. So I take like those two words together, attractiveness and intriguing.
Mhm.
Like you said, it's like getting to know someone on a deeper level, where transparency, I feel like people nowadays say, I'm an open book, which is great. But sometimes it's like you put it all out there and yeah, you leave nothing for like just the two of you separate and alone.
Mhm.
You put, especially if someone's like a social media person where they put everything as a post. Like you post your pregnancy, your marriage, your I'm quitting weed situation. And it's to the point where like nothing is not like being sold to someone. It's just your personality on screen 100% of the time.
Mhm.
I don't know. I kind of agree with Jeff on this one. Like,
Okay. It's just to me mystery in terms of like you being private. Sure, I like that. I prefer that. But like in our relationship, if you're like keeping me on my toes,
Mhm.
to me that's a trauma response. Like for me, like I like something direct. Tell me straight up.
Mhm.
I can't do mystery because then I'll overthink.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it depends on person, I guess.
I think I'm more like you that way. Like I like transparency. I don't like mystery as much, but just in my own dating experience, I find if I reveal too much too quickly, it just doesn't. The attraction leaves and the comfort comes, and the comfort's nice, but it's not as attractive.
Well, here's a situation I'm thinking of. If a guy came up to you, you've been dating a while, and he said, "You get ready at 7. I'm picking you up and taking you here," and it was direct, would you prefer that over like a, "Hey, I have a date planned for us, and you'll find out throughout the night," like mystery? You don't actually know.
Isn't that the same thing though? Like I'll pick you up and then
Like if he told you where you're going, the timestamp, you know exactly how the night's gonna go compared to like,
Honestly-
"I'm surprising you, babe."
oh, okay. For first dates, I would prefer that I know the details because safety first. But like if we're dating for a long time, sure, surprise me. I'd love that.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it would take a lot more. Like I would be a little bit nervous to send a mystery date on a first date.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because she'd be like, "Fuck, I don't know, you
he's
like
gonna
that?"
murder
Yeah.
me.
But I do the direct thing usually. Like this is the time, or
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, that is
Tuesday or
cute.
Thursday at 7.
You don't give
whichever.
away the restaurant. Let her like keep guessing. Sure, like, oh, he's gonna take me.
Mm.
And then if it's a really nice place, the girl is gonna be like, oh, he actually put some thought in it. That's hot. Yeah, that's me.
Fair.
All right, it's my turn to grab one of these.
I was gonna say, go for it.
What's your biggest ick?
What's my biggest ick for a
I-C-K,
man?
not dick. Oh, now I said the word, so now we're getting bad again. Do we have to cut that? Dude, ick, I-C-K, YouTube. We had a video that got banned because they misinterpreted the word ick, and then
Yeah.
it got like derated or whatever.
Like, what's my biggest ick
Yeah,
for me
like
personally?
yeah,
myself?
like you're dating some dude and everything's going good, and then he does this thing.
Oh, he's ick.
yeah.
Okay.
No, you don't like this thing about him, like
Inconsistency.
inconsistency.
Yeah. Because then, like, okay.
I feel like I should not take dating advice from you.
Why? You will get the best girl if you
No
take it
way.
from
Like
me.
if I was like consistent and easy to read, like that's not gonna work for me. It does
No,
not.
I
like-
mean, it depends on the woman you're seeing. If you really want her, you know, like, and if she prefers it that way, then
like
why
all the
would you
things
do
that I
it?
used to do that didn't work, you're like, yeah, do those things. And I was like, I tried that for like a year. That didn't work over the shit.
Really, I guess it's really different for people, I guess.
Hmm.
But me personally, like, if a man is inconsistent,
Hmm.
that just means like he's busy doing other people, like taking them on dates.
See, here's
rough.
my thought on that. If a guy's inconsistent in my world, it's because he's like running a business and hustling, and
Hey, I
he's
would
like
know.
out there like building a life kind of thing. And
I
then it's
would
like,
know.
oh shit, I need to text this girl, but oh, it's 12 o'clock already. I'll do it tomorrow.
Communication
kinda
is
thing.
key. If you're working hard, hey, I'll support you. Like I'll even cheer you on. Like, okay, like, do you need anything? What can I do to like make your life better and perform better? Like that's me type of, like, if I'm dating someone, I will build him up as much as I'm building myself. Cause like I want to be power couple. But like if you're inconsistent, you're saying, oh yeah, I have work and like I know you were off already.
Oh,
It's
that's not
like,
inconsistent. That's just lying.
That's
to you.
lying,
Yeah.
exactly. But like
Okay.
it leads to like all these little lies becomes inconsistency.
Mhm.
So it's like, why are you wasting my time? You know,
Mhm.
like get it over with. If you want to see me again and again, tell me. Like if not, then just let me know. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
What
I think
about
that's
you,
fair.
Josie?
For me, it's disrespect.
Oh,
Like if
that's
I
one
go,
big one for me too.
like if I go on a date and right away you have something negative to say, or like you're two-faced, the hostess comes up, says hi, and then the second they walk away, they go, ugh, look at what she's wearing.
Do people do that?
The date is cut short. Like I've not had it often, but
I
I've
feel like you're
seen it
referring
enough.
to a date of a you and another girl, because I don't think I could ever picture a dude being like that.
Maybe bad example. That's not a personal one I've had.
Like,
but
admit it.
like,
When you were thinking that, were you picturing a girl saying that or a dude?
I've had it before where like a guy has taken me for like an outdoor kind of date, but then the second we get there, he's like, "Oh, so fucking cold," and negative.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Bad vibes.
yeah,
I can't have bad vibes on a date. Like if I mean, thankfully I haven't been, but like it's always good. It's just that like
I don't know, or even just like a lack of manners. You just expect things. I don't know. I can't handle that.
I didn't know guys could be like that because I hear guys complain about this too much. Like, yeah, like I stopped seeing her because she was really disrespectful to the waiter. So I'm like, okay, valid. That means she's, like a bitch, I would say. Because if you can't like respect normal people who serve you, then how are you going to respect me in a relationship? Right? So it's valid, I would say.
Yeah. Disrespect for me is a big one. And like overly like loud and obnoxious girls for whatever reason. For me, it's a no. But
You like the quiet girls.
I like more quiet. Well, not necessarily quiet, just like not like I can sometimes be a center of attention. Like not so it's like I feel like I pair better. Just like I just know my type a little bit, right? Nothing wrong with like the louder girls and everything.
Yeah, it's just not your cup of
It's just
tea,
not my
which
cup
is
of tea.
okay.
Yeah.
Which is okay.
So
Interesting. Is it your turn for the bowl?
Is it? Okay. Let me pick a juicy one.
you turn everything juicy. You don't even need a
I
juicy
am a
one.
juicy girl.
We're really
podcast
gonna get
has been a
derated.
little on the
So
dirty
bad,
side.
but, hey, maybe it's true. Who knows? You never know. Oh my god, no. Wait,
She's maybe single, guys.
Are we live still?
how's it going? Like, tell us too. Like, what's going on?
We have one
Do we
viewer.
have comments? Like, we have no.
We have 2 viewers.
Hey, 2 viewers.
Hi, guys.
Hey, the question is: ghosting ever acceptable?
Oh, I feel bad because I ghost a lot. Like I'm not proud of it, but like I just don't know what to say.
Yeah, no. To me, as much as possible, I don't want to ghost because I want to have the last say in everything.
Oh,
But
she
That's the last
feisty.
say, like fuck you, asshole.
yeah, but also I stop
She's
myself
like, yeah.
because I literally would like review you, like this is what you did, that doesn't sit right with me, But like, I'm like, that's your growth, that's your self-awareness that you need to work on. That's not on me, Like, I've treated every date with respect. And if I see something that's like, oh, you know what, I don't think this is going well, I think it's time to just go and I don't want to say anything, then I'll do it. Because there's also sometimes when you go on a date where it didn't go well and you felt so uncomfortable that like you don't want to say that on text and be like, leave a digital footprint, I would say.
Yeah, I totally hear you, but like I really like bad feedback. Like I love bad feedback because bad feedback's like honest at least, right? So like when somebody gives me like bad feedback, like I think about it quite a bit because I'm like when
so you
people give
read
me
it.
like good feedback, I'm like fuck off, you're just trying to gas me up kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but when it's bad, it's like okay, like
You did me
that's
wrong.
honest, right? Because people don't like just tell you like bad stuff if it's fake. So it's like
Yeah.
real kind of feedback. But I always like to give bad feedback too, but I always know I shouldn't, so I never do. But if they like ask, I'll definitely give it. But like when I break up with a girl, especially if it's only been like 3 months or something, I just say, hey, it's not working. And then if she asks, I'll tell her. But if she doesn't, then I'm not the guy that's like, this is
Yeah.
why you fucking did this. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
with me,
how about you,
I ghost a
Josie?
lot of people.
Do you?
Because I'm like, it's just, there's no
I don't know what
way.
you're where you're going. Because first you're like, I don't like to ghost anybody because I like the last word, and then you're like,
No,
I ghost a
said-
lot of people.
No, I used to do that. I used to
Oh,
like give
okay.
the last word.
So this is the old you.
But
and
I'm
the
like,
new word,
I'm like,
new
you know
you.
what? I won't bother. You're a man. Figure it fucking out.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's me.
I won't lie. I'm guilty. I am doing it right now.
You're ghosting somebody.
And
But
that's
it's-
okay.
We found out who one of the viewers is.
Oops, maybe. I think there's a level to it where it's like, say we just chatted on a dating app. We haven't met in person. We haven't invested time in each other. I'm not going to sit there and get like
That's
a
true.
hissy fit over you not texting me
That's
back.
true.
I'll
That's
take the social hint.
Exactly. Yeah.
But if it was, say, someone you're trying to collaborate with or business stuff and you see them posting
Oh, yeah.
all the time but not getting back to you, if you take 2, 3, 4 days, I think that is a buildup worth being like, are you ghosting me? Are you ignoring me? Obviously, people
take a
like to
hint.
explain themselves, and I'll give that grace period. But for a dating aspect, I think if you've slept together, you are owed a something.
Yeah.
Something even like this isn't, like you said, working out, or I'm not like gonna invest in this anymore. I want to be honest with you, because I do think it hurts people at the end of the day. So like I might be hurting those guys right now, but I feel justified in the sense that they haven't answered back in a while either. If they truly
Yeah,
want an answer and they
exactly.
called me like repeatedly, I'd pick up
Yeah.
the phone and be an adult. But we've not been on
Valid.
dates. We haven't met in person. So I'm like, are they owed
over.
that?
It's over.
Yeah.
Done deal. That's it. You don't need to.
But I do feel like if people didn't ghost and like it was more culturally acceptable to be like, okay, here's the 2 things you did wrong. I feel like the dating market would be better though.
I think
right?
so.
I like
Yeah.
that.
It's like, I know I fuck up a lot,
Okay,
and I
yeah,
just
a
wish
guy
somebody
could
would be
learn.
like, all right, man, you got to really quit with the, whatever this is kind of thing. Then I'd be
You're
like, oh,
right,
okay,
you're
that's
right,
fucking.
I
okay.
agree with that. I kind of like your point though, because I've been the person to do that, thinking, oh, they would want like my accountable like feedback per se, even though they maybe don't value it because they barely know me.
Yeah.
However, I've had it where the guy does a 180.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're a nice guy until I have something not as nice to say,
Yeah.
and then it's like, you're
Also,
a bitch, you're
there
this,
are
you're that.
There are guys that when you tell them what's wrong with them, they get so defensive. They're
No,
like,
come on.
you're so like you're not my type anyway. I'm like, okay, you're being ironic because why did you hit me up?
Yeah.
If you're telling me all these things, bad things about me now, like that doesn't make sense, like
I feel like
look
your
pathetic.
breakups are like big paragraph text for like 3
I
days.
stopped doing that. Hell no. I stopped doing that. It used to be like that. Like with
Yeah.
my long-term ex, it was like, yeah, this is how I felt. And you always get like, oh, I'm sorry. Like there's no, okay, I did this, I did that. But there's no, like, not them replying to every word that you've said. Men doesn't do that anyway. So I just kind of got tired of it. So it's like,
Yeah.
okay, figure it out then. What you did wrong. That's your
See-
curse now at the end of the day. That's your end.
See, old me used to be like, oh, you haven't responded to my text, but you're active on socials. Like,
Okay, yeah.
that seared into my insecurity when I was younger. But nowadays, I'm like, let them.
Yeah.
Like, let them do what they want. If
You
they
know
truly
what?
want to be involved, they'll
Let
put in
them
the
eat cake.
effort.
That's
They'll,
interesting because when I go on dates, guys won't give their Instagram. I guess this is why. Like,
Oh.
it leaves them room to like ghost you if nothing works
Oh,
out.
really?
Yeah. Because they're like, oh, I don't have Instagram, but really they do. It's just that like they don't.
How do
wanna
you
give
find
it out.
guys if you don't find them on Instagram then?
Dating apps.
Oh, on dating
I'm
apps.
on Hinge.
Oh, okay.
Hinge, you've given
I
me
gave
so
up
much
on-
trauma. I need some repercussions.
I gave up on
I
Hinge.
love that.
I'm on
Hinge.
Bumble.
Winks at the camera.
Yeah.
You should tell them your Instagram handle. That'd be just more easy than Hinge.
I mean, I get DMs. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, if they're vetted.
I thought that's how everybody dates now. Is just Instagram.
Used to when I was like in a relationship, guys would always be in my DM.
Mm-hmm.
And then like if you're single, not so much. I don't know. Guys are weird.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they like coveting someone else's property too, I guess.
Yeah.
But women are not property. But that's
Yeah.
how men view it, Right? Right?
I mean, it's
are.
attractive sometimes. Yeah, to like view it as that. Like, I don't know. I think that's attractive. Like, not right away, but it's
Yeah.
like it's. I think it's a turn on to like view a woman as like your property. Like, that's like. I know it's not like okay to say. I'm not like trying to
Everyone's
be
gonna
like
be
I
like,
want to
oh,
own
these
this.
dudes
You
treating
know.
every woman like a
But, like,
property.
Jeff's trying to get
I like
canceled.
that. I like that dynamic.
That
That's
should
what
be,
I'm saying.
That should be the YouTube like
Our women property. We're definitely
women
gonna
are
get banned.
my property.
No, I'm just saying, like, I like that dynamic where it's kind of like if you're paying for all of her stuff and you're taking care of her and everything, it's
Yeah.
kind of like that's my property.
That's
Leave
my girl.
property.
But you know
Yeah,
what? That's a
kinda
very
thing.
like traditional outlook,
Yeah.
which is controversial to
Yeah.
some nowadays.
Yeah, very.
And I am traditional. Like my grandparents, my grandpa gave my grandma like an allowance, and it was like their relationship I thought was like really cool. So,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like nowadays, it's like girls got to work. Like, all right, I'm gonna go on just a tiny rant, and then I'll ask this question. My tiny
Yeah,
rant
go,
would
go.
be,
Talk your shit.
I think in like today's world, the thing that is like the most desirable thing in today's world, the thing everybody wants the most is like femininity and like softness from a woman.
Yeah, but
Not even sex, just like softness, kind of like that, kind of like I feel like society needs that. Like guys need that, but that's like the one thing that's like not available now because it's like
women
girls
has
are
to
going
work.
to work,
Yeah.
and you know how are you supposed to be
And
like
Jeff, no one wants to
yeah.
provide. They want to do 50-50.
See, that's that's part of the problem. Like I think like if maybe I don't know, if guys would provide and we went back to that standard, I
Yeah.
feel like then girls would be like, okay, like I'll
Yeah.
be soft and everything. Like if you want to go work and you want to do like the out of the house kind of stuff and I can like take care of the house and like have like a home kind of thing. I feel like that kind of relationship's like a better relationship than like girl goes to work, guy goes to work, and then you split like the chores and everything. And I don't know. I wish we could go back 50 years. If we could go back, I think people were happier 50 years ago.
I agree. I feel like we've lost that though because of like the cost of living, like capitalism. Even that
Yeah,
sounds
fucking
really like
boomers.
over here from what we were talking about. But when you think about it, yeah, like women didn't vote, work. It was like the house was their job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, now you have that on top of paying bills and going to work. If your guy doesn't respect you and doesn't like just adds to that list instead of
Yeah.
being a partner,
Yeah.
it's like I'm better off doing it all on
Alone.
my own.
Yeah.
And that I feel is where men are now lost because they don't know how to handle that. When a woman goes, well, I'm provided for, I have money, I
Yeah.
cover my own ass. What do you bring to the table now?
And that
Exactly.
seems
It's
to
like
be what's
comes down to
happening.
them, like their
Yeah.
personality. It's very interesting.
Good. Yeah. No, honestly, like I used to be okay with 50-50 because that's what I did with my ex, but it came to a point where it's like 0 100 100 being me. It's like okay, like
I couldn't ever do 50-50 because like I need an edge in a relationship. Like the girl is so beautiful usually, like she has like
Yeah.
all this like stuff where it's like she's clearly
I
like
love that. That's
and I'm like, I need an edge.
self-awareness.
I need to be making some cash so you
No.
know I'm fucking valuable in
these
this,
days.
this relationship too.
No, man. These days, I mean, I've always told the guys like firsthand, like I don't do 50-50. I treat myself so well. I bring myself to dinners, like good ones. At least you could provide that for me.
Yeah.
And like, sure, I'm a working girl, but like at some point, I wanna be like taken care of by someone.
We should ask this in the chat actually. We should say, because like most guys that I talk to would say, I would rather like work harder and have my girl like go to the gym and take good care of herself and get her
Aw,
hair
where are
done.
these
and
guys?
get
Yeah,
her
I was like,
nails
where are
done.
they?
Where are these guys?
Like I think most guys would rather have that. Like I definitely would. I know a lot of dudes that would like. I would
Wait,
much
send
rather
them
have
my
that.
way, 'cause
Yeah.
no, all the guys they're all mostly like, oh yeah, well you work, so like, why won't you do 50-50? And I'm like, well, if I'm already doing so well for myself, like you said, you're like, what can you bring to my table? Why? And some of the time they'll be like, what can you bring to the table? So like, as a girl, like, what can you say to that? Like, you know, like,
I think you say that you could bring femininity to the table. You can
you
bring
don't
like
care.
softness
You
to the
don't care
table.
for these
I would
things.
Maybe you're
say-
dating the wrong dudes. Who are you
Yeah,
dating?
I would say
I know, send me
comfort.
the-
I would say comfort because I feel that's something a lot of men lack unless they're super comfortable with their masculinity and they're emotionally close with their friends.
Yeah.
Because guys, or people, I should say, not just guys, find comfort in like bad habits, bad diet, sleep. Like people bring that to the table. And you say maybe you don't have family, maybe you live on your own somewhere far away for work. But if you have your like girl to comfort you, it can bring that level of like, I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah, like emotional closeness. Kinda. Yeah.
I think, a guy asking a girl, what can you bring to the table? It's really, he's not there to like date you. He's there to like, like treat you bad because it's like, if we are dating and you know what I bring to the table, because you will know, like, oh, if I like this girl, I will keep up on dating her, you know, like I'll do anything to please her. But it's like, if you're asking the girl that, it's just you're really just a brokey trying to do 50-50 with someone.
I love your
She ain't want no
terminology.
scrub, okay?
No. I mean, like, you have to add something to my life, you know? Like, okay, let's go traveling, you know? Like,
Mhm.
See,
really
I
good.
personally am a big 50-50 gal.
Are you?
I
Yeah.
am because I think it's a trust thing for me. I've had guys offer to do the date and then I do the rejection at the end and then they feel they're taken advantage of. So to remove that window, I just say,
I can
I'm
pay.
getting to know you, you're getting to know me. Let's make this even ground by doing 50-50 until one of us wants to step it up to 80-20 for certain scenarios. Because at the end of the day, I feel like a relationship, like on paper, is 50-50, but some days or moments or eras, obviously someone is pulling more of the weight.
Relationship is always 50-50, but financially with me, like, I want to be taken care of. Because, like, in this day and age, like, I want to have the finer things in life and I want to be in my soft feminine, you know? Like, I don't want to be someone who's going to be hustling. Sure, like, that's in my system, but, like, I prefer I am taken care of. That's just it. But, like, yeah, that's what I want in relationship. Because
Well, like something my ex and I did that I enjoyed is we took our incomes and did the math to what it would be 50-50 at what we make.
exactly.
So he still paid more than me,
yeah.
but it wasn't to a degree where he still couldn't save money, and vice versa for me. I still feel
Yeah.
like I was like contributing,
yeah.
like it was our space and it was shared, but it was equal.
Yeah.
I feel
See,
like
for
it
me, I'm
erased.
just like, no way. That's
No?
not a check. Because it's like, you want to go to like a nice restaurant or something, like you got to give a
Well,
guy a
split-
chance to impress you a little bit, right? Like
No,
if
for
you're
real.
coming out and you're like going to do 50-50, it's like, what are you going to go to like
It
Taco
depends.
Bell restaurant or something?
Yeah.
Like I'd feel like bad going to a nice restaurant. So I'd just be like,
See, what I brought to the table in that defense, having the cooking degree,
just
is
let me show off a little
I,
bit.
on
Come
my
on.
days off, would like get the groceries and meal prep.
Yeah.
And because we met at cooking school,
Yeah.
he knew how to cook also. So we would have just take
Cook
turns
together,
picking.
or that.
That'd
Well,
be
it was
cool.
very like I worked later than he did, so he got home first. So I
Exactly.
told
That's
him
type of 50-50.
the expectation isn't you have to make dinner every time.
Yeah.
But if like 4 times out of the week you could, if I provide the ingredients and what we're making and you just like start it
Do you
when I
like to
get
cook?
home. I love to cook.
Yeah.
It's the industry that
Dude, that's a really like, okay, 50-50. Like, what I just mean is that, like, you know, there are aspects that a man can thrive off of being like masculine and get like being taken care of, a woman who's feminine. You know?
Yeah, like, I
he
think
thrives. Like,
Yeah,
he-
like a guy when a
feels
guy
better.
like takes like a girl out to dinner and opens her door and provides it, that makes a guy feel
Yeah,
like masculine,
exactly,
right? So it's
yeah.
like when I take a girl out, like I don't want to do 50-50 because I'll feel like a cheap ass like brokey, as you say.
exactly.
Right?
you
Like
get
I
the
want to compete
vibes.
with some dudes, right? Like I want to like take you out and like
Yeah.
it's like a bit of a competition. Like I agree, but I want to like be like the last guy you were dating. That guy ain't shit. Like let me show
Let
you
me
how
treat
how
you
it's gonna be
better.
dating me.
Yeah,
You know,
Let me treat you better.
that makes me feel like a man, right? Like I
That's
pull
how
up in a
it should
nice
be.
vehicle. I get to your door, take you to a nice restaurant.
See,
you know,
we
like
don't
it's a
have that
competition, right? Like
anymore.
let's rock and roll
We,
kind of.
no,
thing.
like the youngins don't have it anymore.
But I feel like that makes you feel masculine, and when you feel masculine, then I feel like the girl can feel feminine because she's
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, like
Interesting.
you
Don't have
got
that
this. I
essence
feel
anymore.
safe. I feel protected. Like this
see,
guy's
and
like,
maybe I'd have to experience that. I would say I am the more like I wear the pants
oh,
in a
yeah.
relationship.
Well, if that's what you want, then that's,
Yeah, that's
what you'll
okay.
probably get with 50-50.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think like because there are some girls that like to wear the pants and some dudes
Yeah.
don't, right? Like I shouldn't say this, my sister will never watch this, but my sister likes to wear the pants, right? So she does 50-50, but you know, she's not going to date some dude that's not going to be, you know, she wants to like be the boss kind of thing. So
yeah.
but I think we beat that one to death. I'm going to get in trouble over here.
That's okay.
All right. Who are we picking? Is it me or you? It's me. I
Just
think.
go
Who
for
am?
it. Oh,
Oh, we already did the shit a man always pay on the first date. You're like, no, I got this.
Yeah, no, I never pay, but I can pay. I can pay, but it's
Do you
just
at least do a token pay? Kind of like,
like
do you,
act like I
yeah,
will
like,
pay.
oh, let me get my wallet really
No,
slowly. You
not
don't need to do
really.
that.
They're
You're
You just
like-
sit there.
Some of them will actually say like, just bring your bag and lip gloss.
Yeah.
I love that. That's like very manly.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
that's
I'm gonna
hot.
have to use that one. Bring your
Yeah.
bag and lip gloss.
Just bring your bag and lip gloss. No need to bring your credit card. But I do
You
bring
got
my
some
credit
good
card.
sayings here. Yeah.
Hmm.
Who would you rather date? Someone universally desired or someone low key?
Mm.
Brad Pitt or like the cook in the back that's like handsome and charming?
This is very specific. Wait, hold on.
Hmm.
Someone everybody likes
Everybody wants. I don't
or
want someone
somebody
everybody
that's,
wants.
that's low
Because
key.
he's gonna be tempted and be like, okay, yeah, she just gave it to me like that, and I gave into it. So no, there's a lot of ways for him to go sidetracked if
Mhm.
he's universally desired, because his ego will be so big. It's like, okay, it's real.
I don't
There
know.
are
I
people like
think I
that.
disagree with that.
Yeah?
Like a dude having a big ego, I think that's a very rare thing.
Is
When
it?
it comes to girls, yeah, because like girls can have like most girls, I say like if you go on Instagram and you try and like just as like an experiment, I know nobody would ever do this, but like if you try to get laid on Instagram, like within an hour you would be able to get laid. A dude that is not the case with. So I think a dude has like more of a like cap on his ego kind of thing than girls do. Because like any girl probably within the day, if she really wanted to get laid by somebody, she could.
Oh, she has someone.
Yeah,
sure.
she probably already has like a roster of like
roster.
5 dudes,
Yeah,
right? She could
yeah.
like text like this
Who
dude, this
do I
dude, this
want
dude.
today?
Most dudes I don't think have that. Even dudes that are good with girls, that you know, it'd still take them like a while to like
Is it?
work into it. So I feel like they're like kind of capped
I think
unless they're
some
famous.
guys, I think, yeah, famous guys or guys who have access to a lot of women
Yeah.
definitely have that option. But if it's like a normal guy, sure, they'll never have that option.
hmm
It's hard for them to get a girl.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What do you
I-
think, Josie?
I look at it as if someone's universally desired, I'm not thinking like celebrity level. I'm just thinking like good repertoire. Everyone has something good to say about them.
Mm-hmm.
Part of me is like, I want to know what's going on with them because they have to have a decent head on their shoulders or a good routine to
Yeah.
have everyone looking left and right at them. Like, people are going to look at you negatively or positively regardless.
Yeah.
And if you have something negative going on, you're not desirable.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a lot of desire, I see it as like high value.
Yeah,
Do you
is
see it
high
as
value.
like competence a little bit? Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying?
Competence, or think of it almost like eye on the prize. And then if you did date long term, you have that bragging right of like, I know everyone wants a piece of this, but if they have that trust and like respect where they don't treat it as like attention, it's just people like them.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's kind of a bragging point for like us girls
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
at
I
the
mean,
end,
someone low-key could also be universally desired, but they chose to be low-key.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd like a low-key guy because actually, no, if you think about it, low-key means like sneaky, no?
No, I don't think so.
Low-key just like never really be on Instagram,
yeah,
or
that kind of thing. Like he goes to the lake and goes fishing and doesn't really care about his Instagram.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm very territorial girl, and if I was a girl would thirst over my man and like constantly, no, I would rather just give you away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe you.
I'll give you away. I don't want to deal with drama.
How long have we been going, Kyle? An hour and 10.
Okay.
All right. So we're about good then, eh? All right, guys. Thanks for watching the Velvet Podcast. We're going to do this every week. And if you want to be on the podcast, please, are we still live? Yeah, please come and like hit us up because we're trying to like really build this to be really good. We're trying to improve something every week. So we're getting better. And again, we have
My name is Ere, but my full name is Erika. I go by Erica, the A on Instagram. Follow me.
and she's on Hinge.
Not anymore. I deleted it.
Yeah, right. And I'm Jeff Balls himself on Instagram, but I'm mostly on just the Velvet Network and the podcast. And
cool. And I'm Josie. You can follow me at Josie Rose on Instagram.
perfect.
Yeah.
See you next week.
Have a good day. Tell us what question got you pissed
Yeah,
off.
what the best question was, or the best answer. All right.
Yay!